seen a little red shot glass cup.
Okay, so there's a reason for these.
Okay.
I don't pour whiskey in this. It's sacrilegious. But there's something that...
you do shots of Rockstar?
I do not do shots of anything. But there are usually guests here that like to drink this this cinnamon liqueur stuff. And I don't believe this deserves to be in a glass.
Okay, because it's the bottom of the barrel for you.
I feel it is, yeah.
But you know what I do? I used to take a bunch of those hard red Valentine cinnamon candies and just shove those in my mouth.
It's the same thing.
It's the exact same thing.
Yeah, this is absolutely terrible. And the fact that they call it cinnamon whiskey fools a lot of people to think that it's actually whiskey, and it's really not at all. It's a liqueur. It's terrible. It's nasty. It doesn't deserve a glass. It goes in those.
And they got, I'm sorry, this guy here, now that I'm looking at it, it seems to be a devil.
It looks like the devil, yeah.
Right? And he's on fire. The back of his head and out of his mouth are fire. All from this whiskey. What a douchebag devil he is.
You know what? Now that you bring it up, I think this is probably something we should test.
What?
We should probably taste this.
Let's taste it. Let's get this. And I also want to do a shot of Rockstar.
Okay,
we're into it too.
Well,
let's just ruin. Yeah.
Now, but so if we take a sip of this, just a sip, we still have to.
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's do it for this. I can live, and then I'll hate myself later.
And then yes.
Oh, this is fun.
Well, I'll open a new Rockstar for you.
This is exciting. You can see there's a wonderful selection.
And we are drinking Rockstar. And
we're drinking. Look at this. This is high school. Maybe this will be a return of rim job.
This is lowbrow right here.
Yeah.
All right,
this is sunbrow.
There's the Rockstar.
And these, I assume, are measurements too. You know they
are.
Okay.
Yeah, they are.
That's fantastic.
It's like a 1 ounce or half an ounce.
And now do I chase the Fireball with the Rockstar?
You know, I probably would recommend it, although the whiskey will sip.
Right.
The Fireball, I guess we could try to sip it, but then when it's disgusting, you might just want to shoot it.
Yeah.
This stuff is not.
That's my.
I don't endorse this. This is like So I enjoy whiskey. I'm a whiskey connoisseur.
No.
You enjoy coffee.
What?
You're a coffee
connoisseur.
connoisseur.
Yes.
This is diner coffee.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So to put the comparison on.
Right. Okay. Right. And do we even cheers to this, or is this beneath? Like, is cheersing giving this too much credit?
I think it's giving it too much.
Let's save it for the whiskey. I don't want to cheers with plastic. All right.
So, what do you get from that?
Cinnamon. Just straight synthetic cinnamon.
Yeah, it's not good.
This wasn't like, oh, this was aged in a cinnamon barrel for 40 years. No, this was made by a machine.
No, this could have been aged in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Yes, but the shitty Johnny Depp Willy Wonka, not the good.
Not the good. No,
Gene Wilder one.
Yes.
All right, let's get this abomination over with.
All right, so.
Oh, it tastes like high school.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's a terrible thing.
Do we have? That's the god of bad ideas.
It is.
Saying that was really stupid of you.
That's the sign.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's burning, but in a way that makes me feel less of a man.
Yeah, no, it does.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel like I have this taste in my mouth, and it's like 15 years ago, and I'm walking in the door, and I'm trying to pass my mother so she doesn't look at me and notice that I'm drunk.
Oh, this is.
That's this smell. And then I'm like, what? It's just cinnamon candy. Because what 16-year-old? Okay. Can I do? I'm gonna chase it now with the with the Rockstar.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be a good one. Let me do the same.
Much better. It neutralizes it.
It is.
I think we may have invented.
You're onto something.
The Rockstar Fireball. So anyone who has Fireball, if you want to be a bigger asshole,
yes,
chase it. You know, people always say, even the name Rockstar tries to be cool. And you see someone cool, people say, oh, they look like a rock star. But I don't think it's that good to be a rock. Like, I think of
it's a terrible
Bob Seger.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not who I want to be.
No.
Or Jim Morrison, and then all of a sudden I'll get fat for 1 year and then die instantly. I'm like, no, I don't want to be a rock star at all.
No, maybe lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah, let's have a good sip of lawyer.
Right. Or doctorate degree.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I think the Rockstar just implies the 240 milligrams of caffeine.
Right.
So it's. You have to be crazy to drink it?
Yeah. What do you listen to? What's your top? You only have to listen to one person for the rest of your life.
One person the rest of my life. That's a tough one.
You're going to hold it against me.
I'm going to say Frank Sinatra.
Really?
Yeah, one person.
He did a lot of bad songs, too.
I know, but I love his live stuff.
Yes.
The live stuff, I can listen to the live albums all day long, where he just kind of wings it and he just goes with it.
Yes.
Actually, the most popular songs he hated to play. Like, he hated to play, my favorite song was actually, and I can't remember it. On My Way.
Yes, written by Paul Anka.
Yeah, and he hates the song.
I don't like the song.
Yeah, no.
It's and it's towards the end, but he does there's the songs he does that just sound like he's reading a poem over strings.
That's probably,
like, let's get this over with.
Yeah, I think that was the no inspiration.
I have the Live from the Sands album, and my favorite, like, bad insult, such a lazy insult. He's doing crowd work, and he's like, "Oh, look at you, pal. What do you have, a green sun lamp at home?" I'm like, "What? That's barely." But he's getting away with it, because everyone's like, "That's Frank." There's always, every Frank Sinatra joke, even if it doesn't land, there's always, like, his sidekick in the back. You hear him going, "Ha ha," like that.
You've got to have that one guy.
That mafia guy going, like, "I'm going to stick with Frank." Ah, very good. He's very funny. And he only needed that one guy's approval.
Well, in the very beginning, too, he actually paid people to cheer for him.
Which is great.
He paid people to cheer for him. I mean, that's
in
the wrestling business, it's the same way, right?
I can't even pay people to boo me at this rate.
Well, no, but aunts and uncles and cousins and nephews, they all come to see you, right? And they're going to cheer for you.
No, because my family comes out and watches me, their reaction, I hear it, like, I'll do a move and I'll hear this. Like 8 people, a choral, like, what are we doing? Why is he still doing this? Are you getting a burn chest?
No, I don't.
No? You're just used to it now?
Yeah, well, that doesn't count.
Okay. All right, well, let's sip like the gentleman I pretend to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same with me.
I'm shocked
that
you know what?
I'll even...
Oh, no.
Well, you're allowed in with... I have got a jacket you can try to wear.
Yeah, you know what? Give me... let's do it. Let's go all the way out here.
It's not going to fit you at all, but that makes it even that much better.
Oh, Lord.
There you go.
Oh, this is nice.
It's not going to fit. I'm enjoying this. You know, I'll even get you a fancy glass.
Here we go.
Here you go.
This is good.
So, this glass was the Magnificent
Bastard.
Bastard.
Magnificent Bastard. Well, isn't this something else?
Wow.
Got a good drink here. And this is a very Sammy Davis Jr. pose.
Yeah, let's...
it's good to see you.
Fix this?
Yes, I don't want to look like an idiot.
There you go.
Thank you.
Of course not.
It's good to see you and Frank and Dean. This is maybe he just wore very short jackets.
Yeah. So,
will it be? Yeah, I like this.
All right, so what are we going to try? You had Fireball.
Yes, I did.
That was terrible. So we go with something good.
You know, this is very Ed Sullivan.
Yeah.
Today on our show, wonderful Mike Blackwell will be here spinning plates.
You can't even straighten your arm. Oh, you can.
And I can go. Yeah, but I have to adjust my whole body.
Yeah.
Sorry. Get me something that'll.
All right. Let's find something. Is there anything that catches your eye? Because I can tell you a little bit.
It looks like all whiskey. The Rockstar caught my eye. It was so cool looking.
Okay, so that's something cool.
Sheep Dip. Sounds like an unusual name for a whiskey.
Let's go with sheep. Let's go with sheep.
You know, when I need to relax after a long day, I reach for a bottle of Sheep Dip.
So, I can tell you briefly how this got its name.
Please do.
Okay, so when they were producing this and they were distributing it, they were not able to market it as whiskey.
Right.
So they put it in barrels and called Sheep Dip, and they shipped it out as Sheep Dip to the bootleggers, so that at that point they could bottle it and sell the whiskey.
What? Sorry, as what? What did people assume that this was?
Sheep Dip is like some sort of farm thing. I don't know. It's an actual thing. Sheep Dip is
like moonshine, maybe.
Well, no.
Like an alcoholic drink? What do you do with sheep dip?
Sheep to like dip the sheep in like farms and stuff. It's like it's a
How
thing.
do you dip the sheep?
I don't know, like flea medicine or something. I don't know. It was some kind of
so
like
you would dip the sheep.
Some kind of like agricultural or farm animal sort of thing for sheep.
Because I think of like cocktail like shrimp sauce. I mean, like if you were eating lamb, you would dip it in sheep dip.
Yeah, we can. I mean, I'll probably have if this touches a whiskey audience, I'll probably have some people come back to me. But it's a blended malt Scotch whiskey, right? So what malt means? Malt means single grain.
Right.
So it's one grain. It's all barley.
Yes.
It's a Scotch, so it's made in Scotland, right?
Right.
Okay. And when this was originally distributed, it was distributed under a false pretense. This isn't actually whiskey. This is some kind of farm product.
So you dip your sheep in it. They're very sick. You dip it, and your sheep is happy.
Sheep are happy.
You have any more of that sheep dip? He's very sick.
I bought. There are a few bottles that I bought just because I was a terrible pour. There are a few bottles that I bought just because of the name, and this was one.
Right.
I also have a bottle over there called Chicken Cock.
That's redundant.
Yeah. And Fighting Cock over there.
Fighting Cock, I'd like to see.
If it has cock in its name, I'd buy the bottle.
Well, that's very mature of you.
It is.
Yeah.
And the sheep dip, I had to do the same thing with. I'm off the camera here. Introduce you to these 2 bottles.
Oh, this also smells like high school.
Fighting cock and chicken cock.
Isn't that nice?
So,
yeah, they really knew how to hit you. They hooked you in. They're
do.
like, this guy here with the jacket,
mm-hmm.
we can get him with some cock. Good old-fashioned cock.
You're holding 2 cocks right now.
That's for sure, and it reminds me of my days as rim job.
And back to high school.
And back to high school.
Yeah.
This smells like those days in high school. I'm like, I'm not doing this again. Alright, so what do we do? I'm smelling. What am I looking for? Now, so when you hold a wine glass, you're not supposed to put your fingers around the... Do you feel like this compromises?
It's the same thing.
Okay, so...
you don't want to heat... You don't want to heat the liquid because it will force the alcohol to evaporate. So, yeah, hold it at the bottom, maybe put a finger up top, right? It's pretentious, it's nice.
And I'm smelling.
Yeah.
And I'm smelling
smell
lamb.
for whatever. You might smell
little lamb.
Lamb chop.
Little wool.
Yeah.
Smelling a smell.
Smell farm.
Wow.
Hay. Yeah.
That's good for your sinuses.
It is, yeah. It is.
All right, and then
So we'll go for a taste.
Well, now you're tasting. Let me watch you taste.
I sip it.
Okay.
So
you do this breathing shit.
Mm-mm.
You don't do it.
No, I think that's pretentious. You can still get the same.
Allow me. Allow me. You're really missing out.
Go right ahead.
Whole different world when you.
Yeah.
Whole different world.
Now going after the Fireball, this is much smoother.
Yes, much less fake. You know, it feels like there's work in here.
Well, this is actually a rather mild. It's not very aggressive.
Right. For some people. For me, this is like putting a gun to my head. This is terrifying.
After Fireball, it's like
after Fireball and a Rockstar. And now, what are you still sipping?
I'm nosing. We'll smell it.
You're nosing, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you'll all excuse us.
Well,
we're nose. Somebody walks in and excuse me, we're nosing. He has to finish nosing, and then we'll speak to you.
Do you want to try a taste of some cock afterwards?
I have so much on my lips right now. I don't know if I can. Okay. Are we still nosing? You have a nose a cock? Okay.
Well, we can. I think just for the video, we should nose the cock.
I think this is a great jacket to nose with. You know? Oh, you went all the way. Okay. All right.
I left a little bit. I can't get past the jacket.
Wow.
This is probably the most unprofessional video that you're ever going to be part of.
Wow. You'd be surprised. This is absolutely not.
Really?
Yes.
Does the set make up for it?
This set certainly makes up for it. The camera makes up for it.
All right. So fake it until you can make it.
Oh, wow. My body is just burning. Give me some Rockstar. Let me even this out here.
Help yourself.
You know this when you taste it with
so much better, isn't it?
Like it's like having a cracker between like wine tastings.
Yes. Yes.
So do you pair with anything? Any food?
No. Well, you're a healthy person.
I was.
So do you enjoy cigars?
I enjoy holding the cigar.
Let's get you to hold a cigar.
Oh no! Oh
no! Let's get you to hold a cigar.
Oh my god.
So, if I pair anything...
This is why I never worked in children's television again.
We have too much whiskey with the children?
Yeah. Yes.
They don't take it very well.
I love them. I have like 5 cigar boxes at home. I have nothing in them. I just love the box.
Boxes are nice.
Oh, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, this is so you can hold the cigar, and if you choose to cut it and light it.
Right, or perhaps if you're a moil. Yes. Sorry, you were saying you have a cigar?
What I would suggest to pair with the whiskey is a cigar.
And now, what are these things? What are these little salt shakers here?
These are to keep the humidity level in the box.
This is fantastic.
You have to, because cigar leaves aren't leaves. The wrappers are leaves.
Right.
And they have to stay.
I had no idea. You know, I'm just finding that they have moist leaves.
They have to be moist. Yeah. And there's nothing better than a moist cigar with a dash of cock.
Yes. Of course. That's an old, I think it's a proverb.
Yeah. So if you'd like to hold a cigar, you're welcome to hold it.
Do you mind?
Do you want me to open it?
I don't want to put the... do you want me to ruin it?
No, that's okay. I haven't cut it yet.
There we go.
There you go. And then you hold that in your teeth.
No deal.
Yes. You hold it
No
in
deal.
your
The
teeth.
contract is no and void.
Do you feel?
I like you. You're a star. I'm going to sign you to 5 pictures right away. Yeah. You can see my whole demeanor change.
So, question.
Yeah.
And I know this is something near and dear to you.
Hold on. Let's see if I can. Oh my God. And I've just aged 8 years. Yes.
Yes.
Great. This has ruined my skin all in one. So, yes, you had a question.
Who's your favorite Golden Girl? And why is it not Betty White?
Okay, so you've heard about this?
I know.
The feud?
Yeah.
So, apparently, lore has it that B. Arthur hated Betty White.
Mm-hmm.
She thought she was a phony.
Mm-hmm.
The whole nice thing was a scam. And she really held resentment against her. And allegedly, and not even allegedly, because Rue McClanahan tells this story on YouTube, I can sing it in the link, that Rue's husband saw B at a Broadway show backstage and said, "Hey B, I just let me see you, I'm Rue's husband." And she said, "I love Rue," and this is her prediction. But Betty is a C word. She called her a word I can't even say, and I can say all the words except for that one.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
And I went, wow. And as you know, B. Arthur inspires me. My finishing move is Knee Arthur, in tribute to her. I've made many donations to the B. Arthur Foundation. And I decided, you know, Betty's still alive, and everyone's praising her. Meanwhile, you know, B is in the grave. I think, let me carry this, take up this mantle, you know? And it's one of those things where, like, does everyone like Betty because she's good? Or does everyone like her because she's still alive?
Probably because she's still alive.
See?
So
I have the same theory about Tony Bennett.
Okay, all right.
I don't think he was that good
I can see
compared
that.
to Frank and Dean and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
He was just like the final one.
Yeah.
You know?
So what if
Yeah.
you have no problem with celebrities and you
No, I know quite a few.
you fought David Arquette?
I fought him and knocked him out.
What if we can get you and Betty White in a match?
If she's game, if she wants to do it. Once she knows that I'm like taking up the mantle of B, that I'm inheriting the spirit of B, I think she would back off. I think she'd be very quick.
I'm going to make it my life's mission to find a way to get the two of you in the ring together.
Good luck. I applaud you. I'm down for it, as you know. I've probably done more ridiculous things. But David tried to defend Betty's honor, because David knows Betty, and he knows my beef.
Why didn't he bring her to ring with him? Why didn't he bring her to the ring?
It's a Ponzi scheme. I'm sure he called up and he's like, "Hey, Betty, it's David." She went, "Pooey," and hung up the phone.
Right,
That's the way she is.
Right.
She is probably sitting at home right now with a rock star, some sheep dip, and a cigar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You look official.
Hey, I'm Betty White. Yeah. Official what? Yeah, exactly.
You look like I look every day when I shoot these videos, so leave it at that.
This is delightful. Well,
do you want me to light that for you?
no, that would be too much. I would combust in old age. Ultimately, I in many ways, I think we've peaked here.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? I mean, we're not going to get any better than this.
So I think what we end up with, a taste of cock and call it a day.
Taste of cock? Let's taste some cock. You ever dip your cock with some sheep dip?
Well,
think about it.
All right, so there was sheep dip in here.
Right. Okay, there's remnants of...
So if I pour the cock in the sheep dip, I'm dipping my cock in the sheep dip and we're going to taste it.
What a rock star you are.
Yep, there you go. This is by far the worst, the worst bourbon I've ever had in my entire life.
Really?
It's atrocious. So
now, out of all three, the bourbon, the scotch, and the whiskey, they're all the same.
Yeah, basically. Whiskey is like automobile.
Right.
Right? Scotch is the type of automobile.
Right.
Bourbon is the type of automobile.
Right.
To be a bourbon,
it's
got to be 51% corn or more. It's got to be aged 2 years in a new American oak barrel.
So what is your favorite, or is there really no difference here?
There's a huge difference. Yeah, there's a huge difference. I'm a bourbon guy. I'm a
A rock star man.
You are. You are.
Yeah.
So
I'm a small jacket kind of guy. Yeah,
you are. You look fantastic.
Yeah,
let me just dip my cock in your sheep.
Thank you. As they did so many years ago in Scotland.
They did.
Yeah.
All right.
They used to dip in a lot of sheep, I heard. Are we cheersing to this?
Cheers to this.
And how do you cheers? Do you say anything?
Well, you know, you can say something. Yeah, we'll just come up with something on the fly. We'll just come up with random random. So
hey, to the wrath of Bjork.
To the wrath of Bjork. Enjoy your
cracker. I've never seen that before. Wow. That is I'm learning here. That is worse than the sheep did.
It's worse than the sheep did.
Wow. And you know what I'm gonna.
But the cigar,
yeah,
the Rockstar, it comes full circle, and it's just a mediocre experience.
Wow. Wow. I don't know if this is my peak or my valley. I'm not sure if I've bottomed here or I can't get any better.
I would say you're an early adopter right now.
Oh, great.
You're close to the peak. You're almost there.
What happened? Did you have a seizure?
I'm just saying you're like in this area.
Yes.
This is to signify you're here, right? We go out in the handshakes and that's where you're at.
Well, you're a good kid. I thank you for bringing me here.
Thanks for coming.
For aging my face.
Yeah.
Giving me wrinkles that I didn't need. So I'm going to have a lot of anxiety after this.
But
right now I'm having fun.
This will take care of all of the anxiety.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I need this. So this is my social crutch.
So now you're selling fruit on the side of the road.
I'm just gonna. Can I just have a copy of this to give directly to my therapist, and then I can just get the answers. I don't even have to explain what happened. I say,
probably.
Here's this tape. What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for enjoying the whiskey, and we'll.
Godspeed, and God bless.
Same to you. Cheers.